If you're a fan of Avatar: The Last Airbender and or Legends of Korra, there's whispers of a new series called Avatar 7 Havens. What is it exactly? Who's behind it? And what do you need to know before you tune in? Let's break it down. But first, what is up? Welcome to the channel where I talk, you listen for some odd reason. I'm your host Anonymous, and today we're going to be breaking down Avatar 7 Havens. Let's get into it. Avatar 7 Havens is an up-and-coming 2D animated series set in the Avatar universe. Yes, the one created by Michael DiMartino and Brian Konietzko. Sorry if I got your last name wrong. Seriously, I am so sorry. Small pockets of civilizations called the Seven Havens are now the last refugees for humanity. Man, that's gotta be tough. The new Avatar isn't seen as a hero like the rest that came before her. She's actually seen as maybe a little bit villainous. And not because she is, but it's just the fact that the world is scared of her, which is going to be a huge problem in the show, most likely. And also, it's very much different from the last series, so I'm kind of excited to see where they're going to go. So far from what I can tell, the series is going to be broken down into 2 books. That's 2 seasons, 13 episodes each. That's the equivalent of 26. So we're going to be getting 26 episodes of this series specifically. And compared to the rest, that's pretty short. But, you know, due to budgets, the new animation, all this stuff going on in the world, I'm sure that animating more than that would cost $1 billion or something. It's slated to premiere on Netflix and Paramount Plus in 2027. Guys, that's 2 more years before we get to watch this show, and already people have decided that they hate it without any more information. Guys, listen closely. Come here, just come close. Yeah, that's good right there. We as a community, and I mean like nerd community, need to stop with overhyping things, and we need to stop with all of the hate. There's so much criticism for things that we don't understand, and you guys are already deciding that you hate the show without even seeing it. Now, I know they did the same thing with Legends of Korra. They were saying that the background didn't match the animation, and then when it came out, they were like, oh, well, damn. Yeah, just relax. Just chill, guys. Come on. Give it a shot. We're 2 years out. There's no reason to be so critical of something that we've only got 1 picture of, by the way. I think there's literally just 1 picture going around on the internet. The protagonist is a young earthbender named Pavi, the new Avatar. Following Korra, she's joined by her mentor, an airbender named Jay, and they share the spotlight with a quirky animal companion, a cat-monkey hybrid to be exact, called Geet or Jeet. I think it might be Jeet. Maybe it's Geet, I don't know. This isn't going to be some lighthearted reboot. The world has fallen. The spirit world and human realm have collided, and the world as we knew it is gone. Trust in the Avatar has literally been ruptured. The people don't trust her, they don't like her. And again, that's going to be the reason why the story is so dark and emotional, because the world is no longer what it was, and they blame the Avatar, which is super annoying. You know, I did a different video. I was watching Batman and Superman, and I was like, I'm going to be a villain. I would rather be destructive. Because literally, guys, you don't get paid for the job, right? You're just saving people out of the kindness of your heart. But then it's like when people turn on you and they hate you and they throw rocks at you, it's like, fine, I'll just let the world die. You know? it's your fault. It's your fault. People are just looking for someone to blame, and they're going to blame it on her. And I'm going to be so mad because not only I'm almost certain that they know the history of the Avatar before her. I'm assuming, unless like all of, not only was humanity basically wiped away, but all of history, right? So I'm assuming that someone, a place in the Seven Havens, knows that the Avatar was like the symbol of hope back then, when before Korra, God damn it. Yeah, I'm just assuming that they just hate her because they're looking for somebody to blame. And usually that's all it is. Despite Netflix live action adaptation getting mixed reviews, fans are thrilled that the original creators are returning to this world in animated form, capturing the core emotional beats that made Avatar special in the first place. With its striking visuals and new mythology, Seven Havens has us itching to understand what went wrong and how Pavi will redefine the Avatar's legacy. Will probably be by creating a whole new legacy, one that people will learn to love. And that's the hope for this story. Also, we have no knowledge on her twin. We have no idea what they look like. We have no visual evidence of that character existing. Now, we know she has a twin. We just don't know where they are. And I want to do a deeper dive into this story to find out, to see if we can find any more information related to the twin. Hopefully that information comes out soon, because I'm dying to find out what the twin looks like. Is the twin gonna look like them, or is the twin gonna look like someone else? You know what I mean? No, you don't know what I mean. Is the twin gonna look like Pavi, or is the twin gonna be a male? Like, I'm assuming that the twin's gonna look like her, right? It's gonna be two girls. On the other hand, it could be a boy, and I'm assuming that it's a boy. And here's why. I feel like we would have seen them by now, just for the simple fact that we're talking about twins of the same gender. I'm assuming that they look the same, right? And so the fact that they haven't shown Pavi's twin ultimately means that they're probably still designing the character, which may lead us to finding out that Pavi's twin is a boy. And if that's the case, we know that guy's gonna be a little shit. There's two things that I can say about the twin, right? First of all, we already know that they're probably gonna be terrible, especially to Pavi. But here's the reason why. They could either be jealous that she's the Avatar, or they could be angry that she's the Avatar, meaning they blame her for all the destruction. And so we have this collide between twins, and they have to find a way to come together to be like cohesive as they were supposed to be in the first place. But the thing about her twin is, I'm guessing that not only is her twin a boy, but they either have money or they are poor. And those two aspects to me define what a character's role is going to be in the show. Specifically because if they're rich, they're more likely to be snobbish, hate her, call her names and whatnot, think that they're above her. But if they're poor, maybe they're not as bad as we think, and they're just kind of misunderstanding where Pavi's coming from. I mean, either way, they're going to be a little... We know this. Can't wait to watch the show and be like, ooh, I hate you. This twin's good, but this one's not. Hey. I'm just saying. So that's everything that I have on Avatar 7 Havens for now, but best believe I'm going to be looking heavily into the show to find out more about what's going on, and probably doing another deep dive into the series when new information releases. So expect that, and be safe out there, guys. Hit that like button, subscribe if you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more by me, you know what to do. Leave a comment down below and let me know what other shows you want me to review or give you hints toward watching, or give you opinions for shows to watch, all that good stuff. But until next time, ladies and gentlemen, be safe and show your boy some love. Peace.